Hi everyone. Today we are going to try to organize my freezer that is in my laundry room. We have been trying to eat through our inventory and I need to understand what's in there, get some things out that I think need to come out, and I'm going to try to do it in 25 minutes or less. So the Pomodoro method is work 25 minutes, take a 10-minute break. Let's see how much we can get done. If you want to join me, let's do it. Guys, in my rush, I have worked 10 minutes without you being on record. So let me catch you up. You didn't miss a lot. What I have up here are some things I'm going to get rid of. These were Greek yogurt bites that have protein in them, and I just really didn't care for them, so I'm going to get rid of those. I have some split pea soup that didn't freeze well, so I'm going to get rid of that. And then some old green beans, and I mean, they're from September of last year, so they're going to go. I also have some spinach. It's 2 years old, so that's going to go. So up here I have sausages, some breakfast sausage, some leftover sweet potato mash, chili, those type of things when we need something quick. On this tray here, I have mostly red meat for my husband. This tray similarly has red meat, and then I have this turkey. This all down here in this drawer has peaches and some frozen veggies, and that's all that's in there. And then that's all I had done. Plus over here, I have my butters, some pesto, some broth, some cranberries, some frozen shredded cheese, and then some pecans and the cranberries, and then one elk meat. So I just kind of rearranged that just a little bit. So what you'll see on top of the freezer over here, this is boudin that will go to our regular refrigerator freezer. Some breakfast sausage that will go over there, as well as chorizo. And then we need some lunch meat thawed out, so I pulled that out. And then we have some veggies that are gonna go to our regular refrigerator freezer because we are putting like things with like. Okay, we're almost done. I have 12 minutes left. So down here, I have some purple whole peas, which I also have some over here in the door, so I'm going to move them together. Okay. Then I have some meatballs, some frozen bread that's pre-sliced for quick sandwiches. We have my husband's bologna that he likes. Put that up there. We have chicken and pork. It's not a lot. Okay, down here, let's see what I can move around. This is turkey and bacon, which is fine. Turkey. This is hamburger meat. So I'm going to move up here to our other kind of red meat area. And then we have some of the bigger things down here, so I want to keep the bigger things there. There's also lunch meat, some fish, which is salmon. I'm going to put those on the top shelf with the other seafood. And that's a breakfast sausage. I'm going to move to our other freezer. And the rest down here, I think, is red meat. Oh, breakfast sausage I'll move. Bacon, 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 lunch meats, something to wipe this down and relocate these other items. So my purpose today was literally just kind of taking inventory, not necessarily cleaning, but I see that I probably need to do a deep cleaning by taking everything out and cleaning. But I could at least do this quickly and just show how much we can do in 25 minutes. I'm gonna go relocate all that stuff and we will have accomplished what I wanted to, which is understanding my inventory in here and putting my things together. All right, we have a little over 5 minutes left. We are at the refrigerator. Okay, so I have my husband's breakfast sausage over here. I'm just gonna go ahead and add this new box over there. And I have 2 packages of sausage, which I have other sausages up here. So that will be my goal to put them there, if they will. That's Italian sausage, I think, for turkey. So, there we go. Put that down there. Okay. Then I have celery and bell peppers. So I have them here in this top section. Then down here on this side is where we have all of our boudin. So I'm gonna move his boudin over here. He might need to do something with that sooner versus later. And then I'm gonna put the chorizo down here with all the other breakfast type of meats. And then I'm gonna put this in our top refrigerator for eating. We still have time left in our 25 minutes, but I am done. That's all the time I really had, and I was able to tackle that. I'm just gonna write my inventory, and I've put everything else away. So we're in good shape, and I can go on to my next to-do list. But for now, thanks for joining me. I hope you are able to tackle your freezer. If for nothing else than to understanding what your inventory was, I'm gonna go ahead and stop this and take my 10-minute break. I appreciate you. I'm gonna close like my dad always closed his voicemail message. Bye for now. Hey guys and gals, if you've stayed to the end, I tried to think of a funny story. My dad came to visit us one of the many times, and he had built us a stand that is or they call it a ground blind. So it was made of scrap wood and tin for the roof and a long bench in there. So the idea is you go and sit in there and you watch the animals feed. And so he and I went one evening to watch the deer as they came in. As he went to open the door, there was a skunk inside. Yeah, a skunk. To my surprise, I thought, oh man, we're not gonna get to watch the deer now. Oh no, he climbed in the blind with the skunk, with it. And there was a loose 2x4. So he started taking that 2x4 and bopping the skunk on its nose to try to get it to turn around and go out the hole that it had dug to get into it. And it kept bristling up, and I thought, he's gonna get sprayed in the face. I'm gonna have to take him to the emergency room because it's gonna be all in his eyes, it's gonna get in his lungs. What are we gonna do? Oh no, he got it to go out. We put rocks in the hole, and we sat there and enjoyed the deer. I'm gonna try to insert a video of him coming out of the blind as our skunk whisperer. Okay everyone, this is the skunk blind, kind of hard to see at night. And this is Dad coming out of the skunk blind. Let me introduce him properly. This is the Skunk Wrangler. So tell us what you did to get the skunk out of the blind.
Oh, it wasn't easy, but it wasn't hard.
You were in that blind with him a good 4 or 5 minutes, and he never sprayed you. How'd you do it? The secret?
Yes, a skunk handler.
A skunk handler. All right, you heard it, ladies and gentlemen. It is a secret. We had a great time, didn't we?
Yes, we did.
All right, love you. But just to let you know, he had a pet skunk growing up that had the scent glands removed. And I think his skunk's name was Stinky. He and his brother shared the skunk as a pet. So he said he recognized all of the physical signs of when they might spray. And so he would let that skunk like settle back down and get him to go out. Now, had I been better, I would have filmed it all. But I was in freak out mode because I thought he was gonna get sprayed. So the best I could do was record him coming out after we had enjoyed an evening of watching deer. We have dug like 4 holes for this booger to go out and he won't go.
Nope, he doesn't want to go out there. Doesn't want out of there.
I hope you enjoyed that story. I sure miss my dad. He was the best.